I never realized in a slow-mo video that bees, when they take off, would sound exactly like a running strip with a helicopter or a small plane at the airport. Here you can see she's actually bringing in pollen. This is my south-facing hive, which I call hive number 1. It is April the 9th, 2019, about 2 weeks after my first hive installation. So this is the first pollen collections that I'm really noticing take place. It's a beautiful day, about 77 degrees, and 6:30 p.m. at sundown. This is hive number 2 that is north facing, still around the same time, 6:30 p.m. on April 9th, 2019. And again, the sun is setting. However, you can see this one is not in the shade. It's actually in the sun at this point. And I have seen more activity come out of this particular hive at sundown, and I'm not sure if because the sun is directly on the entrance or what, but they are really bringing in the pollen on this hive. And I do apologize for the random noises you hear in the background. It's actually birds, but it sounds like I'm talking to them. It's kind of weird. A honeybee can actually flap their wings 180 times per second, and on average, they fly about 15 miles an hour. If you notice them bringing in pollen on their hind legs, they actually have hairy baskets on their hindmost legs that resemble saddlebags on a motorcycle. A honeybee actually flies with its legs tucked up and kind of to the back. Upon landing, then they stretch their legs down, and on the landing board of the hive, you'll see them extend them down to land. A yellow jacket or a wasp, they will actually fly with their legs dangling and hanging straight down. So that's another thing that will help children identify the difference between a yellow jacket, which is much more aggressive, than a honeybee, is that their little legs are tucked up and not just hanging down. So good education.